All right. Unlike most of my videos, this one might actually have something important in it. I went over the rules, and here's what we got for the projected playoff bracket. We have Team Tortuga facing Team Brodigan. Only 4 teams go. Brodigan will be the number 1 all over. Tortuga be number 4. And then we have Carolina Good Old Boys, the number 2 seed, facing Ridgeback, the number 3 seed. So that means that the East-West standings don't mean much, because that means that my Balzac, who is the number 2 seed in the West, isn't in there with his 7-5 record versus all the 8 and 4s on the team East side. Again, I did not change the settings, and as I said, I will not adjust the settings. These are the default settings, but I was somewhat surprised by that, so that's important. We still got 2 weeks to go, so things could shake out. But as of now, the top 3 seeds in the East are going, and only the top seed in the West is going. And I take it there's a scenario where Good Old Boys could lose a game, and it could be all East seeds going. Now, what's interesting is Carolina with an 8 and 4 record, but a lower points for is the 2nd seed. And I don't know if that has to do with the divisions, the East-West, or it has to do with some sort of head-to-head thing. But anyway, I told you there'd be something important. That's it. We got 2 games to go. And officially, there are only 8 teams that are out of it. Care Bears, Red Hots, Valerians, TDs, Tropical Depression, and Quackens. I tend to think that just from a practical perspective, Quackball and Show Me the Money are out of it also. And that leaves 6 teams remaining with Hitchcock and me looking at the outside in right now with his 7-5 record and my lowest point score as a 8-4. So anyway, like I said, something a little bit more interesting than my normal drivel. But let's get into the games. Starting from the bottom, Quackens shockingly beat Good Old Boys, which again really shakes things up because it throws him into 8 and 4. Good Old Boys, where now he's tied with 3 other teams, and again, I think that's how it's going to play out. But anyway, Quackens won 118 to 82, and Good Old Boys had the lowest points of the week. I'm going to skip the best performers just because I don't want this thing to run forever, but just sort of go through games. Depression lost to Show Me the Money in a low-scoring 98 to 94 game. Nice TDs lost to Brodigan. Actually, Nice TDs had by far the lowest score at 54.6. And that was with Waddle getting 28.4 points. So he had 1 player on his team that actually scored more than half the points. And now I'm looking, he had 3 points. So I think he's officially checked out because he had 3 people on bye starting, which, again, no way to control that. But I take it he's someone you want to play at this point in time, because he is clearly checked out. And oddly enough, helped to keep Brodigan. Got lucky with that because Brodigan didn't have a great score either at 88 points. So if not for that, everybody but Good Old Boys and Nice TDs would have won. So a very fortunate draw for Brodigan, Tommy. Above that's Valerians, who lost to Tortuga, who's been really on a tear lately. Most points in the league at 151, with 46 from Barkley. I think somebody is questioning the trade of that player. I won't say who, but some team might have made a mistake. They are a team that's made a lot of mistakes with Daniel Jones being off the radar now. But anyway, above that is Red Hots, who, where is she? Lost to Ridgeback, who had the second most points at 146. Care Bears. Oh, I'm sorry. Care Bears had the second most points at 148. So really a good week for her, and beat her dad Quackball, which I think, like I said, moved him further away from having a shot. But 148 to 90. Quackball's still in 8. Show Me the Money is in 7th. And like I said, beat Tropical Depression. Now, the next is My Balzac Hurts. That's Hitchcock, who lost to me. And I hope I'm not highlighting this game because it was just I happened to be in it, but I do really think it was the most pivotal game because, oddly enough, my kicker came through on the Sunday night game and got me 22 points. Otherwise, I should have lost that game. My running backs, Brian Robinson, who got hurt early, and then Greg Hitchcock went into that game as a strong favorite with Zay Flowers, and for Monday night with Zay Flowers and the running back Henry, and I had the kicker, had Tucker also, so it was really looking pretty good from a practical perspective. And I forgot he had the quarterback too. He had Herbert at quarterback, but all of them kind of did okay, but not great. And the big game changer there was one single play. As remember, late in the game, I take it most of you watched it, but Henry got the touchdown. I would have lost if those points would have counted, but I think there was a hold, and then Lamar ran it in afterwards. So that was painful. That puts me in 5th. Tortuga's 4th in the rankings. Ridgeback is 3. Good Old Boys is 2nd, and Brodigan is 1st. So I guess what's most interesting is let's look at week 13. I'm facing Red Hots, who still puts up points, so she still at least is out there trying. So that worries me. Just looking at going through the rankings. Tommy faces Care Bear, who has also still trying, so that's good. Carolina and Show Me the Money. So that is a big one because Show Me the Money is still putting up a fight with a 7-5 record. And in theory, if Show Me the Money beat Carolina Good Old Boys, dropping them to 7-5, and My Balzac Hurts, I mean, there's a thread where I just think there's too many variables. So I think even Show Me the Money wins. But Good Old Boys definitely cannot lose this game now, and that's going to be a tough one. Ridgeback versus Nice TDs. So it looks like Don, who doesn't need it with a pretty good team, will get the layup unless Nice TDs actually comes up and field the team this week. Tortuga versus Tropical Depression. That's a good draw for Tortuga because Rich does put up a team. It just hasn't been a very good team. Quackball versus Valerians. It doesn't look like that game is going to matter at this point. And Portland Quackens versus My Balzac Hurts. My Balzac. And again, Hitchcock should have the benefit on that one. But we'll see. So anyway, should be a good week. And then we'll go into the final week. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. I'll keep this, like I said, short because I had the big rules thing up front. As always, I will check one more time to see if anyone late put anything on the message before. I checked before I started. Nope, nothing there, so nothing to respond to. And I hope everyone's doing well. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will try better next week.